Welcome to Season 16 of the Lord of the Rings Online. In this season, I'm going to be doing all of the quests and all of the deeds in the land that you see behind me. That is Dunland. If you remember to the finale of the previous season, I had a decision to make in regards to the epic storyline. I could either take the southeast path into Dunland or the southwest path into Dunland, and I've chosen the latter. So we're going to begin the season right away by speaking with this ranger here. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to be doing Book 4, Chapter 2, Land of the Stag. And again, you did have an option to take the southeast path. And perhaps, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
We have crossed into Dunland, and now find ourselves in the land of the Stag.
Here we are. We have crossed into Dunland and now find ourselves in the land of the Stag. Be on your guard. We need to know what the situation here is, and we can only know that by observing its people. Scout the area to the south and determine what we will be dealing with as we pass through this land. Okay. Let's go. I'm very excited to be recording this season because if you guys remember, I had a channel update. I had to take a big break from the game and from my channel for a while, and this is actually the first thing I'm recording since that whole fiasco, so I'm excited to be back. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and start. We got some deeds opening up because we've finally crossed over into Dunland. Let me open up the map. As you can see here, it's going to be quite a big map. The central area is going to be Galtrav. And I can already tell that the music level is a little wacky here, so let me fix the audio just real quick. Let me bring the music volume down to maybe like a, well, let's do 50. I can always fix this when I'm editing.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
Hail, Devodiad. Will you stay a moment? We have need of a strong warrior like yourself in our little band. We can find work for you and reward you as well, for there's much to be done and even more to be gained. You're willing to join us then? Good. Consider it done. You're one of our small clan now. We are not so different. We all want the same thing. Wealth, power. Run with us, and you shall have both. Of this, we have been assured. So it's going to be a little instance here. This is actually the reason why I picked going the southwest passage as opposed to the southeast passage, because this southwest decision allows you to do an instance, which I think will be fun. So let's do it.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
There are not many of us, but we are enough to stir up some trouble when we wish to. You will find that we value those who are strong and warlike, Devodiad or no. Come, I will bring you to the others. We value strong folk here, even Devodiad. You will find us a humble band of outcasts, but we have lofty hopes for ourselves. Hail, brother, I have found a warrior upon the road who wishes to join us for a time. That is good tidings. This looks to be a stalwart sort of soldier. I believe we have much better chance at raiding Trumdrang now. Aye, I agree. Riches shall soon be ours. There's a little village nearby, you see, Lantaran, if our maps speak true. If the doe we trap signifies, I would guess the village is of a stag clan, a soft lot. Who is the stranger? Look out. An adventurer. This outsider wishes to help us, surely to reap riches from the pillaging. An adventurer from foreign parts? You will indeed be a boon. Doe, tell us your village. Where is the food? What sort of warriors? Speak. 1,000 curses upon you, outcast. You do not frighten me. Haha, the little doe does herself few favors. Whether or not you speak up, girl, we will invade your puny village. I might have spared your life had you been more forthcoming. You may question her if you wish, Devodiad. Perhaps you will be more successful extracting helpful information. Stranger, I beg you, you need not be part of this injustice. There looks to be no honor in what the Dunlandings want you to do. They want me to do something to this outcast. Quickly speak with the captive. Oh. Captive is all the way over there. Missed that. She's here in the bushes.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't trouble us.
You do not look so evil, Devodiad. Please, if there's any good in you, free me. My village depends upon me. I am their chief huntress and protector. My weapons were taken from me, but I will help you fight, I beg you. So, can't really get a good look at her. She's kind of in the bushes. Well, we'll see what happens here. Let's break the shackles. The Stag clanswoman is free. Prepare yourself for the wrath of the outcasts. Ah, thank you. Come, let us drive out these fiends. These guys welcome you with open arms. Outcasts, now you do not catch me unaware. A betrayer, let this be a lesson to us. Never trust Devodiad. Kill them both. Die, fool. I'm getting out of here. Cowards and fools, all of them. I have to do everything myself. Come at me if you dare. Alright, I'll walk forward maybe. You will pay for this. You have defeated the chieftain of the Dunland outcasts. Curse you, hobbits. So we got a new deed here. Dunlanding Slayer in Dunland. Yeah, I don't know. This little clan welcomed me with open arms and I just betrayed their trust like that. It's a little silly. But hopefully this woman can offer us some sort of refuge. She's quite interesting looking. Lots of markings.
The J.R.R. requires us to give welcome to the Devodiad.
Thank you, friend. I am Elaine, and you have the gratitude of myself and my village. Should you wish it, you may have refuge in Lanterran for as long as you like. We do not normally invite strangers in our midst, but I will tell the elder what you have done for us. Let us leave here. Okay. So, let me see. Where am I? Let me head up north a little bit to complete the... Well, I guess I have to go to the village. Let me do that. So you will notice that the theme of this map, if I remember correctly, is that there are different clans of the Dunlandings here, and they're all in some degree of competition with each other. And that's the main premise of this location. Let me go ahead and open up the stables here.
I have not seen your kind before.
Hold, Devodiad. Let me have a look at you. Ah, you are the kind warden of whom Elaine spoke. We have been expecting you. You have our gratitude and our hospitality. We do not make a habit of welcoming outsiders in our midst, but exceptions are to be made for a hero. Come, there are many who wish to thank you, and most of all the elder. He can be found within. The Stag clan of Lanterran welcomes you. So here we have our first little town within Dunland.
The J.R.R. requires us to give welcome to the Devodiad.
I knew you would come, Kippen. I hope Cattle did not give you any trouble on the bridge. My people are suspicious of Devodiad, but I told them about how you rescued me from the outcasts. The elder wishes to speak with you, my friend. He means to give you a proper welcome. Elaine is thrilled that you have come to stay at Lantern. So let me speak with the elder. Nice little brazier here. And alright. Looks like an elder, I guess. Ah, you must be Kippen. Come, make yourself at home. I like the look of you, Kippen. A good, strong, sturdy hobbit. That is what I like in a warrior. You have done a great service by rescuing our headstrong little huntress. Elaine is a brash girl, but we would be helpless without her. So I'll just take some stuff. I think this may look cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a face mask associated with it.
The Tokens have been destroyed. I pray to the J.R.R. that we will not be next.
The elder is filled with gratitude for your rescue of his clan's huntress. Alright. Then let me close out of this. Tonight is the Feast of the Running Stag, our clan's annual festival. It is an important ritual, and you must join us to share in our fare. Tonight, you are of the Karu Uth, the Stag clan. Now be off with you. I must prepare, and I cannot remember where I left the 3 ritual pieces. Curse this old head of mine. The crown, the spear, the hair. Where did I leave them? So perhaps I can help him find some of this stuff. Let me open up the map here. And looks like there are some quest rings around here. There's the ritual spear. What a nice looking spear. You have collected the vicious looking spear. Its point tipped with old blood. So there's going to be a crown up there. Quite a nice looking crown. A little pinkish in the hue. You have picked up a crudely hewn crown made of sticks and rocks. And then the horsetail is over here. You hold in your hands a lock of hair from the tail of a horse. Oh, you are a kind one, Kippen. I am ready to replace the rest of this Stag clan with just you, truth be told. Ha! Do not pay me any mind. They are a useless little clan, but they are no less dear to me for that. Thank you for helping an old man gather his wits. Now I may begin to prepare for tonight. Alright, so I completed this. I got all this set up. I need to go reforge. Let me do that really quickly, and then I'll start doing some of the other quests. Also have that. Do I have any more legendary spots? I don't. I could open some up, though, but I don't really feel like it. Let me just start reforging some of these. Okay. Good enough. Talk to J.R.R. I'm not sure where he is. Over there. Okay. Let me get on my pony.
There is much we can do here in Trum Dreng to help its people.
We have already learned much about the Dunland from your brief encounter, Kippen. There's much here we can do in Trum Dreng to help its people and also to smooth the passage of the Great Company through this land. Alright, so I can choose some of these. I don't think any of these will be better. Well, 125 agility, mine's still better. Alright, anyways.
The Stag clan is not as powerful as it once was. Its people are marginalized.
If we can gain their favor, it would be that they will resist the call of Saruman. Stay here and help the people of Trum Dreng, Kippen. Once you are satisfied that you have done all that you can to earn their respect and favor, continue southeast into the lands of Pren Gwyd. There you will find a large village called Galtrev. Just outside this village, we can meet up with Halbarad and see what must be done next as we pass through Dunland. Okay. So let me begin helping these people by doing some of the quests that are going to be available around here. I'm sure there's plenty to do.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
Honored traveler, I'm so glad that you brought Elaine back to us in time for the feast. Many feared that she was dead. If only she would take a husband, she would not get into so much trouble. But she's a headstrong girl. I wish to build this bonfire to represent the depths of my gratitude that she has come back to us safe and whole. It should be towering, burn hot as summer, and smell of fair flowers. I will need more kindling and scented herbs to fuel it as it burns. If it is to be so great, will you help me collect these things?
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
Welcome to Land Terran. The Elder has sent word that you will be joining us for the feast tonight. Many hungry people will be there, along with the Stag clansmen from other parts of Trum Dreng. It is my duty to prepare the meat, but since our clan's huntress was taken captive, the men have been hard-pressed to find food. Our tribe is not what it once was. But do not worry yourself, you look to be a sturdy hobbit. Will you participate in the hunt, Kippen? We wish to feast on boar and oxen tonight. Alright. Let me do a ride around here, make sure there's no other quests. that I can pick up. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I have everything I need as of right now. Let's head out of the village and go complete some of these quests. Should be stuff everywhere. So I guess I can start hunting some of these boars. Got a Beast Slayer deed. Alright. I guess I can also hunt some oxen. And what am I doing? I'm also collecting kindling and herbs and all sorts of other things. Let me head over to that northeast area where there's more coverage of other things. So it's just 10 total, not 10 of each, which is pretty nice. Let me try to round a few of these up and AoE them down. Nice. And then I'll blast this little tusker here. And my computer's getting a little laggy. I'm not sure why. Don't appreciate that. Start collecting some kindling and herbs. Alright, what else? More kindling this way. And more. Let me go ahead and just kill this boar as well since he's in the way. So I need one more of each. One kindling, one herb, and one beast. Some strawberries, not interested in that. Let me go ahead and kill this last animal though. Okay. I just need one herb and I'll be good to go. A little bit this way. There we go. Perfect. Finally, there are some task boards here. I'm definitely going to be trying to utilize those.
I have not seen your kind before.
These will do just fine. Take heed tonight of the bonfire. It will fill the air with lovely scents and will burn as hot and bright as the stars in summer. You guys are very poetic.
Evil things stare in the night.
Oh, so much? This is more than enough, Kippen, and it did not take you an expedition of many days to bring it back. The elder says that you're to be treated as family while you pass through our village. But we have need of a stout provider like yourself. Let me just grab whatever here. Excellent. And then a quest opened up here.
The old woman of the mountain says we should not trust Vodiad.
Have you been enjoying your stay thus far, dear Kippen? There are not many hours left until the Feast of the Running Stag, and I want to make certain that everyone is ready precisely at sundown. The ritual is an important part of our heritage. My good clansmen are not always the most observant when it comes to these things. Indeed, the blood of the Stag clan grows thin, and only Elaine and Gudo show promise of growing into true stags. My feet are sore and my words are tired, but I do what I can to nurture my folk, so that they will be able to carry on when I am gone. I wish that they could be more like you. Please, will you go and remind them all to be present at sundown? Alright, so let's cheer up the folk here. Make sure there's a good feast tonight.
I have not seen your kind before.
Do not worry, Kippen. I will attend. I intend to learn more of the rites of the Stag clan. I fear that the Elder shall soon need assistance when he performs the Feast of the Running Stag. Someone will need to be his eyes when he is blind. Will you be there, my friend? I have been hoping to share the meal with you after what you did it for me. I will certainly be there tonight, dear friend.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't trouble us.
Aye, I know. The Elder sent someone to remind us all yesterday, and the day before that as well. We will all attend, as we do every year, but I do not see the point in continuing on with this ritual. We go to humor the Elder, that is all. Yes, I'll be there just like every year, but it's a very boring event. We only go to humor the Elder, you know. That's not very nice. It's important to stay true to your traditions.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Is it really that time again? It is a tedious way to spend a night, but at least we get to enjoy a feast. I do not see the point of carrying on this old tradition. No one cares but the Elder. These old rites have no point anymore. Why do we just forget about them? Bah, the Elder's eyes are not good, nor is his memory. He will surely notice if I am not present at the Feast of the Running Stag. It is an old, tedious rite anyhow. But I see that you are here to nag me in his place, which means that you will tell him. Very well, I will go. There is no sense in it. I will surely sleep while the rites are performed. Wake me when it is time to eat. Yes, I will go. Do not nag me. Just be sure to wake me when it's time to eat. Ha.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
I will promise no such thing, Devodiad. My grandfather believes in the preservation of our culture, but I believe in the preservation of our lives. If you failed to notice, one of our clan's women was attacked not many days ago. Someone must remember these things, rather than remember a history lived long, long ago. I'm grateful to you, but I make no promises. Now stop troubling me, and go humor my grandfather somewhere else. So, this guy's pretty bitter. To be a grandson, he's looking pretty old. That comment made no sense, now that I think about it. All grandsons grow old one day. Anyways, the Elder listens with a sad smile as you recount your conversations to him. They are generally a soft lot, but that is no matter. I'm glad they are coming, most of them at least. Thank the J.R.R. for Elaine. She is a jewel among coals. My grandson is a good boy, but like a bull in both body and mind. I pray that he will learn to think of living out oft as he thinks of war. When I die, he will lead the clan in my stead. Yes, I hope there is still time for him to learn.
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
And now the members of the Stag clan who live beyond the Lantern must receive their summons as well. Once a year, a crow from our village flies down to remind the solitary folk that it is time to join their brethren for an evening. The crabine can be found in the village. Will you be so good as to set them off in the direction of the farms? The birds know what to do from there. Alright, let's set off some of the ravens to bring the messages. Not really ravens. Alright. Should be a few more back here. And let me head over to the other side. I'm excited about this feast that should allegedly be happening. Hopefully pretty soon. And there we go. Perfect. The birds are off then? Good. Very good. I think the Feast of the Running Stag will be a memorable one, thanks to the help that you have lent us. We have not had an able-bodied warrior like yourself with us in a long time, save dear Elaine and my stubborn grandson, Gudo. Now you may spend the rest of your time as you please until the Feast of the Stag begins. I have no more need of you, but there is always work to be found in Lantaran, and never enough hands found to do it. Alright, perfect. So it looks like a lot more quests opened up here, but before I pick up any of them, I will go ahead and reforge. I always clicked the wrong one. I'm just picking random stuff because I'm going to deconstruct all of these anyways for the rewards. Okay, excellent. Let me get on my pony real quick, and then I'm going to start picking up some of these other quests.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
Kippen, I am pleased that you are here. Ever since Elaine was attacked by the Dragon Clan, I have not been able to calm myself. What if we are attacked? We have not the stores to feed our village if some catastrophe were to befall us. There should be a few hours yet before the Feast of the Running Stag. I happen to know that wild turnips are in season, and they grow in the fields to the south this time of year. Would you be so good as to collect some that our stores may be supplemented? It would do much to ease my worries.
Even the Ecluth have need of help on occasion.
My grandfather talks of the importance of remembrance, family, and clan pride, but what of the real dangers pressing against us? Every year, more people of Trumdrang fall to the evils of the wild. My people dwindle, and they are weak and afraid. The old blood of the stag will likely not survive another generation. If you want to truly help my folk, worry less about the Feast of the Running Stag and more about the wolves that loom nearer and nearer. Right.
Even the Ecluth have need of help on occasion.
Kippen, we seem to have a little time left before the Feast of the Stag begins. I wish to finish the hunt I began the day I was taken, but the Elder has asked me to help him prepare for tonight. There's an old fiend who has brazenly walked into town and stolen hens from right under our noses. His howl sends a jolt of fear down the spines of my kin. I was stalking him to his den to the southwest while the Dragluth rogues were likewise stalking me. His name is Red Eye, an evil old menace of a wolf, and I intended to see him on the end of a spear. If you happen to slay him while you are out in the plains, I will be even more impressed with you. Alright, so we're reaching that 30-minute point that I like to cut off the episodes with, but, like I said, haven't recorded in quite a long time, and this is the first episode of the season, so why not make it a special longer episode? Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna do some of these quests. I don't feel like stopping just quite yet. Hopefully you guys don't feel like stopping watching quite yet either. How do I get on that other side though? Well, let me just go down this way. Start killing some wolves. There are quite a lot of them around here. They blend in pretty well though. Looks like there's a wild turnip here. Let me go ahead and pick a few of these turnips. So this is from the Dragon Clan. Remember, like I said, there are many Dunlings here from different types of clans. So we're helping out the Stag Clan, and then there's the Dragon Clan. And we will be meeting all of them eventually during this season. I didn't mean to attack him, actually. Thought he was a wolf because I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead and kill that guy. Excellent. Pick some turnips. Let me blast that wolf. Alright, I need one more wolf and a ton of turnips. go ahead and just kill one of these. Alright, he's dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of these branches. Why not? They're right here. Need 2 more. And I have to go find and slay Red Eye. Where is he? Says he's around here. There he is. Mr. Red Eye. Why not ambush him? Even though he's right in front of me. I feel like doing an ambush. Lagging a little bit. Yeah, I'm lagging a lot. My gambit got screwed up because I pressed the buttons too quickly. There's a corpse here. Might as well loot it. It's right there. Alright. Let me go turn in all these quests. And I guess it's kind of matching up nicely because it's almost nighttime in-game as well, which will be the time for the feast. Man, I really should not have started the season on a work day because I want to play all night, but I really shouldn't, obviously.
The J.R.R. requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
I'm sorry if I put you in any trouble, Kippen, though I am not sorry that we have fewer wolves to harry us. My grandfather and I see things very differently, and I was only complaining, but I was wrong. It was wrong of me to tease you about doing the work of my own people. I find that I often despair of our future when we are so hopeless and useless a people. I am glad that you're among us now, even if only for a short time.
You're welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
Old Red Eye's cruel howls will trouble the Stag clan no more. Perhaps now our roosts will remain at peace. Come, Kippen, it is almost time for feasting and telling of tales. You have done quite enough for one day. These were all the turnips we could find. I suppose it will do for a short day's work. It is not much, but I thank you. Rygor turns back to his troubled thoughts. What can we do? What can we do? Alright. I think it's probably time for this feast, and that'll be a good conclusion to the episode, and the first episode of the season.
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
You have done enough for one day, my friend. More than enough. Now it is time to take up your seat as an honored guest of the Karuluth. Our annual festival is almost upon us. I hope it will not be so bad as the impetuous young fawns have led you to believe. Ha! Speak with me again when you are ready. Are you ready for the festival? Come, Kippen. To me, you are an honored friend and guest.
Elder Regan has welcomed you to Lantaran and invited you to join in the feast of the Running Stag, the Stag clan's annual ritual. Tradition not often seen by strangers to Dunland.
Awesome.
Sleep often escapes me, for the night shadows bring fear.
Good evening to you. You are just in time. The elder is preparing, but the clan has gathered already. Come, follow me. This is the most important night of the year for my people. The elder will come out to speak soon. Let's see. I don't see him coming out, man. This is always such a boring night. This looks like a good place to sit and watch. Oh, it is not Ithil. Hush. Ah, the mountain folk have arrived. But where's the family from the southern farm? They are missing. How long will the elder ramble on before the feast begins? Come now, there is wisdom in these rites. Elaine will probably sleep through it, too, huh? The elder comes, show some respect. Welcome, my kin, to the Feast of the Running Stag. As many of you know, we gather each year to share our history. It is a sad history. It is a history that none should forget, not until the last of us is dead. Is it time to eat yet? Be silent, Karis. Honored guest, will you fetch me the ritual crown? It is at my door. The elder has asked you to fetch the crown. Okay. The elder smiles at you as you place the crown at his feet. Thank you, Kippen. This crown is for the kingdom, for the king that has forsaken Dunland. It is for the children of this land who have been abandoned by Gondor. Never forget the king whose loss forsook us. For we are free, forsaken and free. And bored. Kippen, will you fetch me the horsetail now? I guess they are all by the door. You have placed the horsetail at the elder's feet. Ah, here it is. Thank you again. My old eyes no longer see well. This horsetail is for Rohan, the land of usurpers. The horse lords are our bitter enemies, and they drove us from our rightful lands. Someday the lands must belong to the Dunlendings again. Never ever forget our rightful home. And one last favor, Kippen, the spear. You have brought the elder the final piece of the ritual set. Thank you, kind one. Ah, poor elder, this part of the ritual always rouses his sadness. This is a spear of the Dragon Clan. It slew my son, who should have been a leader after me. Look, there's Guto. I knew he would come. My grandson's father's blood still stains its tip. With this spear, we remember that our own people have turned on us. We remember that Dunland is not one people with a common cause. We remember that our town brother clans chased us to the edge of Dunland, where we settled in peace in Trumdrang, the land that nobody wanted. Grandfather. What is it, Guto? Grandfather, a crow has returned, but it is injured. So a lot of history that we're learning about the Stag clan and of the Dunlendings that have settled in Dunland in general. Obviously there is some problem. The people inhabited this land, but they were forsaken by the more organized and established settlement of men like Gondor and Rohan and so on. And over time, the Dunlendings became disunited and settled out into different tribes, most of them in conflict with each other. The crow's wing appears to be twisted, as if someone attempted to break it cruelly. The message it bore is still attached to its leg. You recognize at once that this was the crow you sent to the southern farm. Something very unfriendly intercepted this poor bird. It is clear that the farmer's family never received this summons. The crow has intercepted before it could reach the farm in the south. Oh dear Kippen. You see, grandfather, there are more pressing matters than festivals. When you are Chief Guto, you will be free to ignore all the festivals you like, but as far as I can tell, I am not yet dead. So until I am, you will show your respect for our traditions. I'm sorry, my people, but there might be some danger to the south. I'm calling an early end to the festival. The feast of the running stag has been disrupted by the ill omen. You may take food from the feast and return to your huts for now.
Evil things stir in the night.
This is very unsettling. The poor bird tried to land, but friendly hands did not receive it. We will surely scout at first light. You heard the Elder Kippen, our festival is at an end. You should take some food and rest, for you have earned it. We should leave, Kippen. I will talk to you again before I go scout the farm. Alright. So we are finished. It is nighttime here in the game. And also in real life. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work. So we're gonna call the episode right here. I hope you're excited about this season. I can't tell you how excited I am. This is perhaps one of the seasons I've been most excited about. Not necessarily because of the map itself or the content itself. Just because I'm so glad to be back in the game and making good progress and enjoying all this and being back interacting with all you guys. Anyways, that's enough of that. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.